What's up, tool fans? Welcome back to Consumer Picks. Today we're dialing into compact cutting power with the 5 best cordless mini chainsaws of 2025. These little beasts are perfect for pruning hedges, trimming branches, or clearing trails when a full-size saw is way overkill. We'll count them down from number 5 all the way to our number 1 winner, so stick around to see which model chops its way to the top. Quick heads up, every saw we mention has its purchase link waiting for you down in the description. Grab them whenever you're ready. Starting off our list at number 5 is the Worx PowerShare 20V, and this one's perfect for folks who prefer a more traditional chainsaw design but don't want the size, noise, or maintenance of a gas-powered beast. Think of it as your everyday pruning partner with a familiar feel, just scaled down for convenience and comfort. Right away, what stands out is the layout. Unlike a lot of mini chainsaws that go for a compact, top-handle, one-handed design, the Worx PowerShare keeps that classic two-handed grip. That makes it feel more stable for those who may not be used to handling saws regularly, especially when trimming at odd angles or reaching out to clear brush. Now, performance-wise, this isn't going to tear through logs or hardwood rounds, but that's not what it's built for. With its compact form and 20-volt battery, it's ideal for lighter tasks, trimming smaller limbs, shaping shrubs, cutting back invasive vines, or clearing up storm debris in your yard. It's got enough power for quick cleanup without feeling overpowered or intimidating. The Worx PowerShare 20V is a fantastic choice for casual homeowners who just want a straightforward tool that gets the job done without any drama. If you don't need to drop trees or split firewood and just want a simple, comfortable, easy-to-use pruning tool, this one checks all the boxes. Coming in at number 4, we've got the DeWalt 12-inch cordless chainsaw. And if you're looking for a solid, reliable performer with a bit more reach than your typical pruning saw, this thing delivers in a big way without blowing up your budget. Let's get into it. The DeWalt runs on the popular 20-volt max battery platform, which a lot of people already have lying around from drills, impact drivers, and other tools. So, if you're already on Team Yellow, you might not even need to buy a battery, which seriously sweetens the deal. This makes it one of the most cost-efficient options on the list, especially for homeowners who already own DeWalt gear. Now, performance-wise, it's not trying to be a pro arborist saw, but it can handle surprisingly big jobs. During testing, we took on a pretty massive oak limb, about 14 inches in diameter, and while that's technically above this saw's weight class, it still got the job done. We did notice that if we pushed too hard, the motor would stall out, but that's expected when you're pushing a 12-inch bar into dense hardwood. With some patience and a little finesse, this saw cuts clean, doesn't overheat, and leaves you with plenty of battery to spare. If you want a mid-size cordless chainsaw that doesn't feel like a toy, but also doesn't come with a $600+ price tag, the DeWalt 12-inch delivers big performance on a reasonable budget. Alright, landing in our number 3 spot is a beast in a compact body, the DCS 2500T. Now let's be clear, this saw wasn't designed for your average backyard weekend warrior. This thing was built for the pros, arborists, climbers, folks who work in trees for a living. But even if you're not a professional, there's still a lot to love here. What sets the DCS 2500T apart is its top-handle design and pro-level performance, all in a package that still fits in the mini category. It's got a 12-inch bar, which gives you the reach to handle much bigger cuts than typical pruning saws. And under the hood, a high-output 50-volt battery system that brings serious speed and torque. Now, a quick word of caution. Top-handle saws aren't toys. They're designed for controlled use in elevated positions. If you've never used one before, there is a learning curve. But once you get used to the balance and one-handed handling, you'll never want to go back. It's that handy. If you want serious cutting power in a compact body, something you can toss in your side-by-side, take deep into the woods, or rely on for rugged jobs with limited access, the DCS 2500T is your go-to mini chainsaw with professional roots and performance to match. Alright, number 2 on our list might just be the biggest surprise of the entire roundup. It's the Saker Mini Chainsaw, and let me tell you, I did not see this one coming. This is one of those tools that pops up all over the internet, usually with too good to be true hype. So naturally, we were skeptical. But after throwing it into real-world testing, the Saker proved it's not just hype. It's legit. It's got a 4-inch bar and weighs almost nothing, so you can operate it easily with one hand. And that makes it perfect for light-duty work like trimming shrubs, snipping small limbs, or doing quick cleanup around the yard or campsite. The small size makes it super maneuverable and very beginner-friendly. If you've never used a chainsaw in your life, you'll still feel in control. Battery life was decent, but we did notice some overheating when pushed too hard. The battery didn't die, it just stalled out to protect itself. If you're not rushing your cuts, that really won't be an issue. Plus, there's a version that comes with 2 batteries and a spare chain, which I highly recommend if you plan to use it regularly. So, if you're on a budget, new to power tools, or just want a quick-draw chainsaw for little jobs around the house or cabin, the Saker Mini Chainsaw delivers way more than expected. Seriously, it earns its spot at number 2. Taking the crown at number 1 is the Milwaukee M18 Hatchet, the undisputed heavy hitter of mini chainsaws. Armed with an 8-inch bar and Milwaukee's 18-volt brushless muscle, it breezes through 6-inch hardwood like it's soft pine. In our hands-on, testers handed it perfect scores for cut speed and control. Yes, it's heavier than most minis, around 8 pounds with battery, so overhead sessions will test your shoulders. But that heft pairs with rock-solid ergonomics and an automatic oiler, unique among pruning saws, to keep the chain running cool and sharp. Plus, Milwaukee's massive M18 battery lineup means you probably already own compatible packs if you're a Red Tool fan. Where the Hatchet really shines is versatility. Trail clearing, campsite firewood, property maintenance. It chews through chores that would stall every other pruner here. If you need a compact form factor but refuse to compromise on big saw performance, the Milwaukee M18 Hatchet is the mini chainsaw to beat in 2025. And that wraps up our countdown of the 5 best cordless mini chainsaws of 2025. Which one's making its way into your shed? Let us know in the comments, hit that like button if this helped, and check those product links at the top of the description to snag today's deals. Thanks for watching Consumer Picks. Subscribe for more tool tests, and we'll catch you in the next cut-through.